All right, so this is going to be the altar talk video, the current one. And I want to talk to you about mourning a little bit more in depth than what I have. So I think the best way that you can get through mourning a loved one is to honor them. I set up an altar for my mom. I generally keep my mom, my grandma, my great grandma, my great aunt on it all together on one altar because they get along harmoniously. They all lived in the same house and I know the way they flow. Okay. I've tried to have other loved ones on there with them and it didn't work out. And I talked to y'all about that in some other videos. So as I'm embarking on the second year without my mom, that will be in a couple days, the 23rd of May, I'm still learning how to completely mourn. Like sometimes you'll have those days where you're just sitting, you could be listening to music, watching TV, and the next thing you know, you just crying like a baby. And that happened to me today because it could be a lot more other things going on in your life that has you stressed out. And then when you think about that, that will trigger it as well. And so it'll cause a crying spell. So today I cried because my mom moved here. I moved her here a couple years ago for Mother's Day. That was her gift. Bought her an apartment, bought her furniture and everything. And I sat down on the couch and I remembered her calling all her girlfriends like, girl, she bought me this, that. And she was just so happy. And she just made sure to tell everybody that I was treating her good, And that's what I remember of her. So I thought about that today. But what I wanted to do is not talk about such sad times. I just want to try to help you get through the sad times. And, a lot of people have been asking me questions about how I'm dealing. So I'm going to tell you one simple thing that I do. And I know that this helps, okay? So, Apache tears. Now, from what I learned is that Apache tears are found in certain areas of the country. And I don't know if this is the truth or not, but it was said that when the white man came in and stole the land from the Native Americans, they cried, they died, and this is supposed to be a form of Apache tears because this is what was supposed to be dug up as a result of the earth crying. Now, that is what I have heard. I've heard so many different stories. But that's the one that resonated with me the most because this stone is supposed to help you with mourning. Now, it looks like tourmaline. I've had people tell me this is tourmaline with another cross of something else. But my battery is going down and I don't know if the light is right. But this is an Apache tear, okay? I have several of these because I have used some of them on the altar to help with mourning. I have meditated with this stone on my altar. I have meditated with this stone in my hand. I have a great respect for this stone. The vibration in this stone isn't as strong as it was when I first started using it, in my personal opinion. Like, I like working with bigger stones now. At first, everything was a tumblet for me because I could feel the tumblets. But now I just feel like I need bigger stones to work with. So I'm really looking for some larger one of these. If you guys know where I can find big ones from, just let me know. I know they're supposed to be considered tears and little small tumblets, but I need bigger ones. So an Apache tear. I really do think that they help. They help strengthen you. They help guide you. They help communicate when you place these on the altar with your loved one. If you have an altar, once you have all your other elements going, I believe that this assists with the communication of them. That way, your memories are fond and you can communicate with your loved one and you're not so distant from them and you don't feel so bad. You understand what I'm saying? It helps uplift your spirits. It helps with the mourning process. So that's my little quick snippet on Apache tears, and this is what I believe has been helping me communicate and deal with the loss of my mom. So If you have any questions, just let me know. You can send questions on here. You can send them to ASTRAS_CLOSET, Ashes Closet on Instagram. You can DM me. If you have any questions about Apache tears, or if you need some, I do have extras, and just send me a DM. We can discuss. And just let me know how you feel and what you think. If maybe I said something about Apache tears that wasn't correct, just let me know, because I always love to learn. But that's what I learned from these Apache tears, and that's what information I took and it stored in my mind. So, all right, thank you so much. You don't have to mourn by yourself. You don't have to be sad. You just have to learn how to deal and use the elements and the resources that you have around you to assist you with that difficult time. I'm Astra. Peace and blessings as always.